Alright kids, today is Sonic the Hedgehog Day here on the Puppet Steve channel, and as you know, he's having a great year with a movie and everything else. And if you saw my Toy Fair videos, well, you'll know that they're actually making some Sonic the Hedgehog figures that are coming out later this year. But instead of waiting all the way to the fall to review these figures, well, I thought I'd go on eBay and see if I could find some old ones to review. And the coolest ones I could find were these right here, which are anniversary figures, which I think were made back in 2010 or something. I'm not sure, but these were made for the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, nice. And not only do we get the cool figure of Sonic, but they made all his friends to commemorate the different years they were released. Look at this, 1991, 1992. We got Knuckles for 2003, which I know he was made earlier than that. Oh man, crazy. Let's see, we got Shadow for 2000, and then rounding out the set is Silver for 2006. Giving us 5 figures in all for this really cool anniversary set. Now, like I said, these were released about a decade ago, and each one of these packs, oh man, are super expensive and cost about $40 just to own. But of course, you know your old pal Puppet Steve's gonna hook you guys up, and we're gonna unbox these really cool figures here today. Oh, cool. Oh, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Yep, I do too. So let's get to unboxing. Yay! Okay, so like I said, we've got these really cool anniversary figures coming at you with good old Sonic, and I wanted to make this review special, so I ended up getting all 5 of them to open up for this really cool episode. And the cool thing about these figures, each one of these comes with an enemy from the video game too. Oh, I'm liking that. Look at this, we get that little ladybug character. It's kind of cool because, well, a lot of people don't make those villains except for, well, those blind boxes that were made by Kid Robot a long time ago, where we got characters like this octopus dude right here. Alright, so I'm kind of curious to see how these enemies in these packages fare. But let's see, look at this package. We got Sonic on the back, that's really cool. It says 20th anniversary there. Talks about who Sonic is. And yep, just an all-around really cool package. Sonic with Motobug 1991. So let's open this up here. Oh man, I just wasted like $35 just to open this guy up. Let's get Sonic out of this package. So we can go back to 1991 for this really cool vintage figure. Alright, cool. So as you can see, this is a great sculpt of Sonic. This is the classic Sonic version. And I like the little spikies in his hair. He's got the cool hands and iconic feet with those tennis shoes. Ah, gotta love it. But yeah, I like his rotund body, all kinds of articulation at his waist, and his arms are really small, but yeah, look at that. There's even articulation in those too. Yep, really cool figure that, oh, we're gonna have trouble trying to stand this guy up. I just know it. Yep, those spikies are pretty heavy. So let's see, can we do it? And, nope, I guess we can. But that's all right because a little putty right here, and ba-bam, we've got a standard hedgehog. Oh, I love it. Okay, now let's check out his enemy counterpart, which is that Motobug. And this is another cool looking figure. Let's see. If we look at the bottom, ooh, check out that wheel. And of course, the only downside is there's no articulation, it doesn't spin. And it looks like it's just a piece of plastic in the shape of that Motobug. Oh man, it doesn't really stand that well either. So let's see, let's get out some more putty so we can stand this guy proper. And bam, we've got our Motobug. Alright, cool. So together, we've got our Sonic figure with the enemy. Yeah, I guess that's worth $35. And of course, since this is an anniversary figure, looks like in the back of the package, we get a little screenshot of the game that Sonic was in way back when. Alright, nice. So yep, fits in nicely. And of course, another Sonic item I want to throw in just very quickly here is a Sonic the Hedgehog bank that looks really cool. Given to me by Diamond Toys. So yep, if you want to get this for your very own, this is on sale now. It's kind of in that little spinball pose. So you can use them as a bank with a little slot on top, or you can roll them and use them as a spinball. Okay, so let's grab another figure out of this pile here. And next up is good old Tails that came out in 1992. And he comes with the figure of Grabber. Oh, cool, I remember that little enemy from the second game. So let's see, open this guy up. And I'm super excited because I guess he's going to be showing up in the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Because he was in the final credit scene as a teaser scene. So yep, it was really cool. And there's good old Tails looking awesome as ever. Oh, I love it. He's got the two tails on the back, which we can put down there to make him stand. So that's pretty cool. I love the expression on his face. Oh, look at those big doughy eyes. Oh, I love it. He's got that little tuft of hair coming off his face there. He's got the cool whiskers. And it looks like he's got the same kind of articulation. He's got the cool boots. And it looks just like he does from his video game, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And oh, that's so cool. I love the background there. It's from the chemical plant zone. If we go back to the package here, oh, we see a little grabber, little spider bee guy. Oh, I love it. Look at all the detail of this guy. Oh, cool. He's got that little nodule on top. So he comes down and goes, I'm going to get you. And of course, when he does, it gets you in his clutches. All the rings start spilling out. Oh, man, crazy. But, yeah, better Tails than Sonic, because if you get Sonic, well, the game is over.
Yeah, bye, Tails. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll get you yet, Sonic.
Well, I gotta say, these anniversary figures are the best. They look just like them. And of course, I can't wait to open up the rest. And hey, look, we got them standing. Nice. So let's go back to the pile here. And I know that Knuckles came out next in Sonic 3. But of course, this says 2003. So this must be the Knuckles based off the video game that came out around that time. Oh, weird. But I want to keep this all time specific. So let's go into the next one, which is the year 2000, where good old Shadow came out. Oh man, we get Shadow and the Mono Beetle. Ah, crazy. So let's open this up here. And then we can get out everybody's favorite bad boy hedgehog, good old Shadow. Oh man, talk about a really detailed figure. Gotta love that. What's nice is they use the a different sculpt than Sonic, so yep, it's not the same exact one. Let's see, it's got red all in his little hairs there. So it's kind of cool, coming off the back. And let's see, it's got all kinds of articulation in the arms, in the legs. Look at this, there's two sets of articulation. And the detail is amazing. Just look at his shoes there. Cool. Boy, this is one awesome looking figure. Not sure if we'll get him to stand, but let's see. And ta-da! Oh, I love it. And then, of course, now it's time to get out that Mono Beetle, which looks just like that. So, yep, there's his bad guy. And of course, if we get the background from him, yep, there we have the good old Sonic Adventure duo coming at you from that video game. All right, boy, we're going through a lot of money here because up next is good old Knuckles, which I think I paid $35 for this one too. So let's see, finally get to him in 2003. And let's see, get him on our table here. And, well, I gotta say the detail is amazing. I just love how the little hairs come down over his body there. So, yep, a lot of articulation there. His face looks incredible. I love the sculpt there. And, of course, the little pointy tail on back. It's a nice little touch. And he's got those little things on his hands so he can climb walls. So, yep, gotta like his gloves, and his detailed shoes look great, too. So, yep, there's good old Knuckles coming at ya. And if we check out his figure, whoa, this thing has to be the biggest yet. This is the Egg Pawn. Wow, check out this guy. Ooh, this is the first enemy to actually have articulation on him. So this is kind of like a bonus figure that comes with Knuckles. And this is part of Eggman's army. And he looks great all the way around, yep. He looks perfect. And of course they packaged him with Knuckles. Oh, I had to pay so much to get him. Okay, so last but not least, we have Silver with the how do I spell that? Elbitus Biter in 2006. And I don't remember the game he came in because I didn't play these later ones. I wasn't really a big fan of those later Sonic games. But even though I haven't played the games, I do know who Silver is because I've read the comic book. And yep, he's a really cool dude from the future. And he has all kinds of crazy powers. And well, I gotta say the detail's great on him. Look, he's got two of those little spikes coming out of his hair there. He's got all kinds of hair going up into the air. Just look at the details on his hands. It's pretty cool, his little imprints there. He's got all kinds of articulation. I like his boots, those are fancy. And if you want to check out his villain, ooh, this looks like a futuristic villain too. That's a little biter dude. And no articulation on this guy, but he does look super creepy. And that's the villain for Silver. And of course, there's the futuristic-y background we can put with him. Ooh, spooky. And of course, with that, we now have all 5 of these figures in one place, looking really awesome. Oh man, looks like they took the colorful and most best characters out of this collection to make an action figure form. And the best part about these figures is not only do we get the good guys, but we also get a nice collection of these bad guys too. And if there's one thing we need, it is more bad guys. Because like I said, the only bad guys that we've got so far were from Kid Robot, and they only made a couple, including that cool octopus, the cool coconuts, the monkey, the little Beedrill guy, as well as that really neat looking rover. Yep, so we only got 4 guys here, which, let's see, if we add to our collection, blam! Ooh, look at that, we've got a really cool cast of bad guys coming at you with both toy lines. So it definitely looks like our Sonic the Hedgehog collection is growing. Not all we need is a really cool Dr. Robotnik figure to add to these guys. But oh man, I spent so much money on these guys, that's gonna have to wait for another episode.